Dear Elijah and Elaina, I hope that when you grow up that you always make good decisions. At the same time, I know that's not always going to happen because we are human and we make bad decisions from time to time. But I do hope that you learn from them, and that also that when you make bad decisions that you own up to them. On another note, I hope that when you cross paths with people who've made bad decisions and let's say they've had to go to jail or prison, that you learn to be respectful and loving even to those persons. Because sometimes people make bad decisions in their past and they should not be defined by that bad decision. So if they lied in the past, but they're showing that they are making changes or they're trying to grow up, then don't look at them and say that they're still a liar. If they were a thief in the past, even if they murdered someone, all right, because sometimes there are people who make bad decisions like that for a number of reasons. At the same time, you still have to try to work on being loving. That's what Jesus the Christ would have us to do. So recently, and I say all this because recently I saw a post on another person's Facebook page about some inmates, and apparently in Gwinnett County, Georgia, who saved a police officer's life, and it was quite a story. They actually could have let the guy die, right? But they actually did their best to save him, and I believe they actually saved his life. So I want to read the story to you all who are watching real quick. It's very, very interesting. So it says, Gwinnett County Sheriff's Office, July 28th. We are deeply appreciative to these 3 inmates for the courage, determination, and kindness they displayed when they came to the rescue of our deputy who recently suffered a medical injury while supervising a jailhouse unit. Now, I'm not going to go through the whole thing because I'm going to leave the link below that people can read for themselves. But they basically, this particular deputy apparently passed out, right? And he apparently was able to, he lost consciousness and was able to gain consciousness after he heard a lot of bumping and banging going around. So he was able to, he thought something was wrong with the inmate, so he pressed whatever button to help that inmate or what have you, a supposed inmate, which was him. And apparently he lost consciousness again. Those inmates sought help with the use of the deputy's desk phone and his radio. So they got this man help. They came to his aid because the deputy, like most law enforcement officers, treat people with dignity that they deserve. And this is from the Facebook post about the Gwinnett County, Georgia Sheriff's Department. So the last paragraph, they said, we're proud of our deputy whose strong desire to serve gave him the strength to activate the door release when he believed an inmate needed his help. Doing so, he released his rescuers. We're proud of them too. Thank you. And I just thought, man, that's a powerful statement. That here was this guy, he was the one that was needing help, but he was still trying to help the inmate, right? But he was going through some type of health issue himself. And so the fact that they pointed out that he's respected, seems like he's even loved to some degree, respected enough by inmates that they will want to help him even when he's going through something, right? So he's always known for trying to be respectful to others, giving them their dignity, even if they're in prison, okay? It's like I made a video before, trying to wanting to teach my children that you never know the good that you do, how that will impact others, right? Because people may use that good that you've done and pay it forward. And so one is trying to be a good person because it really can be a benefit to yourself and to others. It can be a benefit to others because they really feel like you are caring towards them. And it can be a benefit to you because when you need help, here those people come back and want to help you. And then here are these brothers also who are inmates wanting to change their life and do good and not just allowing themselves to be defined by whatever wrong they've done in the past. I love you, and make sure you think about these things.